man, album review.
Second time.
Album review 100, man. It's an epic, monumental 100th episode of an album review.
I am honored to be on the 100th album review episode.
Yeah, man. We're supposed to have some stop-bys, man.
I even brought some carnitas burrito. Didn't even know about
man,
it.
thank you, brother. That's bomb. Shout out to Pepe's,
Shout out to Pepe's.
Their fries are bomb, too, bro.
Oh, yeah, they are. I love their fries.
Green chili, man. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you
But
a lot. You know what I'm saying? So,
Pepe's on Big Dalton
BP, man. Shout
and
out to
Merced.
BP.
They say that's the best one to go to. They make bomb-ass chilaquiles. Free plug for Pepe's.
Yeah,
Discount Pepe's.
I know, man.
Discount.
Hey, man, I love chilaquiles, bro. That's one of my favorite. And enchiladas, bro. Shit.
Yeah, I have a lot of money invested in them.
Yeah. Hey, bro. Talk about an epic album review, man. 101, man. We're supposed to have, like, Joe West Coast stop by.
101 or 100?
No, 100, bro. I mean, my bad. 100.
Is that your notes?
Review. Well, I got it. My phone's on live on TikTok. Shout out to everybody on TikTok right there.
Shout out to
so I gotta use the iPad for
How many
notes.
followers you got? We got people?
We got some people in there, man. Shout out to everybody in there, man. We appreciate you guys, man. We appreciate every single one of you out there, man. Like and subscribe. Follow us on YouTube and on TikTok. And
I got
also,
a mix there if you like old school hip hop.
Yeah. Follow DJ Mail. He's gonna start his own YouTube. And he's going to be doing mixes and interviews, man. So like and subscribe and follow and support my man here, DJ Mail, man.
Coming soon.
Yeah. So, like the way we said, man, we hope what we share with you raises your frequency, raises your vibration, puts you on a whole nother level of thinking. With everything that's transpiring right now in this world, dude, you know what I'm saying? It's important, right, to keep your kind of head above water, so to speak. You know what I'm saying?
And keep your vibrations positive.
Keep your vibration positive, yeah. So, what we share, man, it's the album that changed the trajectory of hip hop, whether for good or for bad, man. But let's see, man. I don't know. I mean, there's good in it and there's bad, right? It's the yin and the yang of life, bro.
Yeah, well, I mean,
so
where there's positive, there's negative, I guess.
Yeah. So,
but
is that what everything in life, man?
What's that?
Is that what everything in life?
Of course, yin yang. I mean,
right? Yeah.
There has to be that balance, I guess. Right now, we're in an unbalance.
Yeah. And we're trying to get it back balanced.
Hopefully, we get enough more positive people on the meditation towards positivity and happiness and unity. We need unity, people.
Yeah, it's like the way that you said, bro. It's like kind of like what we project out in
what
our
you
vibration.
Put out, you get back. What you talk about, you bring about. What you think about, you bring about.
Yeah. So it's always important to kind of be no matter what we go through. We're not saying that life is fucking perfect and shit, but man,
definitely
it's always kind of looking towards what life is trying to teach you, man, and take the best out of every situation, right?
If I can make a suggestion.
Suggestion? Yeah.
Is to try to make someone smile. One person a day.
Yeah.
And one thing I'd heard about is to try to make people smile, or you could change someone's day if you see someone that looks down and you make them smile. It might change their whole attitude and outlook on life.
Yeah, we don't
know what other people are going through,
right? Yeah.
And there's one time I saw this. I was at the market with my mom, and the cashier just looked down, unhappy, mad, sad. She's going through something.
Yeah.
And
could you feel it too? Could you feel it too?
Oh, you could see it and feel it. I mean, it was just
something
blatant. And so my mom goes, "Oh, you are so pretty," or she made a compliment. Yeah. And the girl smiled.
She lit up.
After that interaction, it seemed like
changed everything.
It changed everything for her. My mom was flawed in a lot of ways. She was mentally ill, but she always had good intentions.
Good intentions. Good
she
heart.
would do that a lot to people, and I didn't notice it until that point, but then my memory went back to many other occasions when she would do something like that, where she would compliment someone, uplifts other people, and I would notice too that they would be mostly people that looked like they were going through something at the time, and she would put a smile on their face and like.
She sensed it. She felt it, man. Huh?
Yeah, I think my mom, to a certain way, was one of those type of people that were just such a tortured soul and went through so much that maybe it put something in her to know that, hey, I've been through some shit. She recognized it, and would recognize it, and knew that, like, maybe if she had someone that would do that, it would change something about her.
And she was a good person, bro, because she still, no matter what she went through, she still tried her best to uplift others. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, My mom made a lot of mistakes, but she was, I can't think of the word for it right now, but she was unhappy about those choices that she had made and tried to make amends for it, and I think that was one of the ways that she would do it.
You know what I think, bro?
In certain reggae songs, like the cultures, the gospel type songs, that, you know, smile at someone, they'll smile back at you. I remember in a lyric, but like to just try to bring happiness to someone else, and you don't know what it'll do for you in the future, because what you put out, you get back.
Yeah.
And what you know, like I said, what you talk about, you bring about. What you think about, you bring about. The actions that you put out, your intentions, that's what comes back.
Yeah.
And if we can all just start to think of being nicer, and it's just so much easier to be nice than, or sometimes it's easier to be mean, but like if you can try and catch yourself.
Yeah. Hey, bro, and then I think every day that we wake up gives us a chance to
make a new,
start new. That's the blessing that God gives us, is that every day that we wake up, we're able to
or not only that, but
you know how about
or how about if you catch yourself in the middle of the day not thinking right or not feeling positive, and you can try and stop that by recognizing it. Yeah. Taking a step back and like take a deep breath, whatever it is you gotta do.
But then it'll change your week, and then it'll change your month, and then it'll change your year, and then it'll just
maybe too also.
Here comes the influx of abundance and overflow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. You know, try to think and be more positive.
Yeah.
And I need to take my own advice on it.
No, all of us do, bro. But that's a great way. Bro, that's
someone else can hear it today and think about it and take it in and share that with someone else.
Yeah. Hey, bro, that's why I try to do like on this podcast or whatever, on this channel, is that I always try to put positivity and inspiration. I try to do that and uplift others, bro. Always with a good message, bro. Like I always try to be completely different than what everything. Yeah, man. I try, bro. Yeah. You know? I try.
And that's a good thing. I mean, we all make mistakes. We all are not perfect. We all do and make dumb decisions, but
I don't know about this.
For in whole are to do and be better. Yeah. That's all we can do, you know. Yeah. And if we can,
it's like that's all we got. Control over Oh, there you go, man. That's a perfect. That's one of my favorite sayings. Each one teach one, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that could even go for too, even in business, bro. You got successful business people out there. Each one teach one, man, to bring them along. You know what I'm saying? Like, show it, man. You know, that way you could help other people that are or plant the seed for the future generation. You know, to grow.
Asked me about like DJing or whatever, if they were really interested. Or they knew me, I'd say, come by and I'll show you what I know.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, there's certain things too about people creating clean energy cars and whatnot, and then something happening to them mysteriously. And there was this guy, Dr. David Greer.
David Greer. Yeah.
I've seen him say so much that in different interviews that if you can create something like that, put it out and share it. Don't think that you're going to get rich off it, because
somebody will patent it.
Done something like that from Tesla. You know,
they're gone. They come up missing.
Yeah. And if you can put out on the internet how to do it, how to make it, share it, get it global, then there's nothing that they can do to stop it.
Before we jump into the 100th album review, man, and jump in that,
That's amazing. Congratulations on your...
thank you, brother. I appreciate. Shout out to everybody that's been a part of the album reviews and the channel, man. I truly appreciate every single one of you out there, man. Shout out to OG Buzz, Mr. V, Joe West Coast is supposed to stop by too, man. Mr. V's supposed to be here too, man. Let's see, man. You know who stops by, man. Hopefully they do. You know, they're not busy, but yeah, bro. What do you think of that? Before we jump into it, what do you think of that 3-1 Atlas, man, that we were speaking about earlier, bro?
I don't know much about it. I keep on hearing that
December 19th.
Changing directions and doing stuff like that, which is pretty
Is
crazy.
it a comment or is it what some? I mean, if you ask like Google Chat and all that, saying it's a comment, I don't know. Other people are saying it's something different. But what's crazy is that it's coming December 19th, right before Christmas. Why, man? We mentioned that with Joe. Joe stopped by earlier, Joe West Coast, and we talked about that. Like, man, why is it on December 19th, dude? Why that date? Why before Christmas? What is that, 6 days before Christmas?
They were saying November, now it's December. I remember hearing it was going to come in November.
I thought it was November, too, or the closest peak. Or I don't know.
Made us stop at fast food or something.
Something.
Took a break.
Hey, man,
I don't know.
but if you died, like we said earlier, before we even started recording for YouTube, but on TikTok, once you go into the rabbit hole, it's hard to come back up, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, shit, dude.
Yeah,
once you dive deep into some shit.
It's like religion. You can talk about that for days on end.
Wow.
You know, politics.
No, yeah.
Or conspiracy theories.
Yeah, it's. But I mean, that even ties to what we're gonna talk about, even on this 100th album review. It's the yin and the yang of it, and let's be honest of it, man. It's the yin and the yang. The 100th album review is NWA, straight out of Compton. What changed the trajectory of hip hop, man? And this album definitely do that. Was it for the? It was for the best, man, because or was it? Or I mean, just could be up for debate, because when we talk about hip hop and uplifting the culture and everything too, but man, dude, I'm such a big fan of this album, and it's signed by DJ Yella, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think, bro? Like, I mean, let's talk about the album in itself before we jump into, everything else. It starts off with Straight Outta Compton, bro.
This is just before Cube left, right?
Yeah, this would be the one that, I would be honest, man, I think the End for Life album was, production-wise, was a little bit better, but the impact on hip-hop, this one that would change the trajectory, because we never really heard anything like this prior to it, right?
Well, I was following them
What,
since
Eazy?
their first single
Yeah. Boys in the Hood?
Yeah, and Dope Man,
Yeah? NWA and the Posse?
They have always been a favorite group of mine together. Cube, amazing writer.
Storyteller?
MC, entertainer. Very intelligent.
Yes.
But each one of these guys had their own...
Damn, super group? Almost like a super group?
Yeah.
Definitely. Business super group? Business Eazy-E?
Possibly the Led Zeppelin to hip-hop.
Yeah?
I don't know.
There you go. Led Zeppelin or Beatles? Or Stones?
Definitely not the Beatles. I mean, hit-wise maybe, but,
Yeah.
just...
Hey, dude, that's even to say that...
Zeppelin was kind of hardcore. These guys were hardcore at the time of,
Yeah. But to say even at that time, was there any... We talked about Boys in the Hood coming out. Yeah, Boys in the Hood was a big one, Dope Man. But then when Straight Outta Compton and then Fuck the Police came out.
Well, I think it was the controversy behind the album.
But just the lyrics being spit, and then the impact, the way it's... Bro, Straight Outta Compton, the beat... Oh, man, bro. The guitar, a little bit of the guitar in there, I want to say that.
Well, all the production, I think it was Dre.
Yeah.
Just...
Is it simple?
I'm wordless for his talent.
No, yeah.
The sound quality, the engineering of his music. I had heard later on that there were like country musicians and all different types of other
that were
groups and
fans of
bands
this.
music liked the clarity of his recordings, and I did too. Like, I bought one of their albums. I think it was the one with the rolling paper cover.
Chronic.
The Chronic.
Chronic. Yeah, the production.
All the songs on the album were real small, and the smaller compressed the lines are on the album, usually the lower the sound quality. And even on those albums, Snoop Dogg's first album.
Yeah.
The sound quality, even though the songs were compressed on it, it was clean and loud.
Yeah.
And I was really surprised about that because
I want to say though, I want to give credit to DJ Yella because in the early days, I started with the Eazy album and Straight Outta Compton and 100 Miles and Running, and maybe even going into the End for Life album, it was a team Yella and Dre and Yella together.
The whole group, they all had that.
No, I'm saying production-wise, though.
Yeah.
But bro, my question is, how does it go from world-class wrecking crew production to that?
And it sounds. Prince was the factor, wasn't he?
But how does it go from that sound and then all of a sudden like an explosion of just boom, this, this is like timeless music that I was listening to it like fuck, dude,
Dre was a dope ass DJ when he was on DJ and stuff like that. You know, I followed him. It was all
him and Yella, right?
Kind of new back then. You know, hip hop was still finding their place,
their niche,
and just their place in the music industry.
Yeah.
They were doing great in sales, but I don't think it was as impactful as it had gotten later as far as, you know, rap in itself as a genre, you know, it was still just maybe a teenager at the time.
Yeah.
And I think maybe Dre was just finding his sound, but he'd always been an amazing DJ, producer, and the whole group had their own talent. To make
you know what's amazing with him is even his production, of course, but his ear to be able to know that an MC like dude, I mean you talk about him, he
define talent.
Yeah, to define the talent, like hey dude, this guy's gonna be a superstar. Snoop's gonna be a superstar. Which they were saying Snoop was hanging around above the law and all that already prior. You know what I'm saying?
They were dope too.
They were dope. And then he becomes I remember when Snoop, bro, it's like, oh shit, dude, this dude is dope, bro. Yeah. And then he kind of taking the swag with like Eazy with this fro later on. You know what I'm saying?
Like a pimpish thing,
you know, it was like
his deliveries
and laid back.
Yeah.
You know,
the sound of his voice.
Yeah.
And then he's using that double Dutch type talk from that song.
The ism,
just NWA though at the time when they were just their first stuff, you know, I started following them and I became a fan. And with each album, I don't know how to say it without being offensive, but the album after this one, right?
Yeah, the End for Life.
And
100. Let's not forget about 100 Miles and Running. You know what I'm saying? Like even that one, even that.
Now that I'm older,
and
I think of just all the negativity.
Behind it, behind the music. That's why I was even kind of doubting, like, dude,
now that I'm older, it seems to me to be.
But we're talking about earlier.
But like, I was bumping that shit as loud as I could on in my mini truck and stuff at the time. And I loved it all, and I still do. But like, I think of what
thinking back,
the messages to the negativity.
You think as we get older, we get a little bit.
When we're young, we're full of testosterone. We're mad at the world, and then anything pops us off and stuff. And then as you get older and wiser and stuff like that, what I started saying earlier, think about your breakup, speak about your breakup. To think about the negativity that these albums are putting out. And like I said, I still love them, but like.
No, now that we're aware, we're consciously aware of what it is and how powerful our words are. Yeah, for sure.
And I've always been a big super fan of the conscious stuff.
Yeah. I started out, bro, like the way I said, Run DMC, De La Soul, 3 Feet High and Rising, man. I would say Young MC and all that, like. But I can't lie, man. Once this one, hey, bro, but when this one dropped, bro, like Eazy, man, I'm a big fan of Eazy, man. You know what I'm saying? And this one just changed the whole.
I think For Life
trajectory.
was one of my favorite albums of theirs. I didn't.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't able to purchase 100 Miles of Running.
You know what I like about that one though?
So
That CD, 100 Miles of
Running.
No.
You know, I have it on vinyl.
If
and
you
I really
open up the cover,
listen to it a lot, like I had End for Life
yeah.
and Straight Outta Compton, just because, like I said at the time, I didn't have that album to listen to. And you know, and when Ice Cube left, and he came out with what was that EP he did?
He did no, he did America's Most Wanted.
Yeah,
and then he did the Kill at Will.
Kill at Will
with the gun like that.
Yeah,
Great album
Kill
cover
at Will
too.
Was the shit, and I thought it was a full album, but then I'm like, how come there's only so many songs on there? But it was great, man. I watched there was more to that. And then when Death Certificate came out,
Death Certificate was an album. Yeah.
Well,
arguably the most perfect West Coast hip hop album of all time.
Well, didn't he have a lot of East Coast producers on that?
No, that was the first one. That was America's Most. You know what's the crazy thing?
East Coast producers on Death Certificate?
I'm not sure. I don't. I can't. I gotta go back and look. But you know what's the crazy thing is supposedly when I going through YouTube, he went to the East Coast not so much for the Bomb Squad, but for the people that produced the Third Base album, Cactus album. Because remember that album there was a banger, dog. Brooklyn Queen, you know what I'm saying? Like fuck, they had like Pop Goes the Weasel and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That was the shit, dog. Like
singles, Pop Goes the Weasel and the one
MC Search and what's the other guy?
Back to the Groove. That was like one of my favorites.
Yeah, man.
Excuse me one moment.
Yeah, definitely, brother. Yeah. Great 100th album review. DJ Mail in the building. Shout out to everybody on TikTok, man. We're here at Jimmy's USA. Stop by Jimmy's USA in Whittier, California, on Whittier and Mar Vista, man. Every Friday from 2 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. and every Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Stop by DC Durant Customs, man. DJ Mail in the building, man. DJ Mail, like the way we were saying, man, this 100th album review, man, changed the trajectory of hip hop. And
overall great album. One of the greats from its time.
What do you rank it?
Definite listening, you know, giving a listen to. But just remember to stay and be positive.
Yeah. Hey man, the tracks on here Straight Outta Compton.
Great album, great production.
F the Police, dude. Gangsta was a freaking dope one, man. If it ain't rough, MC Ren solo, man. Parental Discretion is advised.
Express Yourself.
That was featuring the DLC. Parental Discretion is advised. DLC comes out on that. Which DLC was another writer.
Quiet on the Set was dope.
Quiet on the Set, man.
I Ain't the One.
Yeah.
That whole album, you gotta
Express
listen to it. If you
Yourself.
haven't heard it before, if you're a youngster, go back, listen to all the old school stuff.
Yeah.
And then make an assessment compared to the stuff that's out now. Go back to that era of
You had Express Yourself. That was Dr. Dre's solo. Compton's in the House, which is MC Ren and Dre. I Ain't the One. Ice Cube. Dope, man. Remix. Quite honest. This one didn't have 8 Ball though.
No,
For some reason, no, 8 Ball was on the original one. Yeah. 8 Ball should have been on this one. For some reason, it didn't make it out. This is a repressed version of. But I remember 8 Ball. 8 Ball was on there. I think it was 8 Ball remix too. Eazy, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't drink Brass Monkey. Like the beat funky. Nickname Eazy E, yo 8 Ball junkie. Oh shit! Damn, man. Great album, man. I mean, just like the way I said, man. Starts off with Straight Outta Compton. Crazy name Ice Cube. From the gang. Call ends with Attitude. Damn, dude, right off the bat. You know what I'm saying? Even the video, dude, like, then I think it's, After Police is, starts off with that kind of like they're in court and stuff, like, you know what I'm saying?
They're getting,
you know what I'm saying? Like, if they're
over or
something like that, yeah, something like that, yeah. Like the way you said, great fucking album, man. Like, shit, but like the way you said, as the foundation of hip hop was always uplifting the culture, spreading positivity, and well, I mean, street knowledge. I mean, because if we come to the West Coast, shit, truth speaking, that was the shit that you encountered here on the West Coast shit. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, man. So how do you feel about MC Ren being in the group? Well, he was always one of my favorite.
I liked them all. I mean, like I said, there were so many other. I'm a fan of music, period, and I was a DJ.
Yeah.
And so I didn't really get a lot of time to focus on a lot of albums. Certain albums I had were cassettes at the time. In my mini truck, I would listen to over and over again, or mixes that I've done. But certain albums I didn't get a chance to listen to a lot. Certain albums I did, but all in all, can't remember a lot of details of certain albums, stuff like that. This one, great album though.
It was
All
being
around.
played a lot, man.
Yeah.
I got at one time. I don't know if it was the after. I think it was after. I was like, oh, dude, as a kid, that shit's being played every. It was a little bit.
So much controversy on
Yeah, I
the
know.
news.
I was like, fuck, bro. Is it almost getting played out a little bit? But then when the whole album dropped, and then you listen to the whole, I said, oh no, that's a fucking great fucking album,
Yeah,
bro. You know what I'm
it's
saying?
true. The way people of color, let's just say, and I'm not talking about just black, but
Hispanics, minorities.
we're all
Yeah.
being treated, and we still do, badly by the police just because of who we are, and we're a lot of times not a threat like they treat us to be, and it gets you to the point where you're like, fuck the police.
Frustrated.
Oh,
I think
it's understandable.
I think at that time they were saying and speaking, they were speaking for the whole fucking
everybody,
majority of the fucking minorities at that time. You know what I'm saying?
I have never been one to be, I would say, a bad. I was never really a bad guy. I'm not going to claim to be. I was never a thug or jacking people or even bullying people.
Yeah.
But I was treated the same because of the way I look or the way I dress by the cops, and I understand now. I'm not going to claim to be what I ever was, but like I've been there and I had that same feeling from the police. If you're not treated like
with
you're
respect,
treated by the cops, you don't understand. You can think that you do, but until you've been in a situation like that where you're getting sick, you're just being treated bad by the way you look.
Yeah.
You can't really make a comment about it.
Do you think there's an album since this one that has had that much impact on the culture? And spoke for the culture as far as that? I think we're getting to the point where
album where there's protests against authority, it's that.
Because I wouldn't even
being treated that way. There's lots of other albums.
Well, I would think Public Enemy, bro. It was always political, right?
Yeah.
Takes a Nation a Million. That was a great fucking album.
To racism, to be
I mean, that was on a whole nother. I think this was kind of like local. That one was kind of more political. Global, yeah.
Yeah, because LA is its own. There's a ghetto in every city in the United States, but LA is just a whole different thing. But like everybody's experienced that. Fuck the police situation.
But you know what, bro? If we didn't have like these ones, let's say NWA, if we didn't have the Public Enemies, if we didn't have the Ghetto Boys, if we didn't have the 2 Life Crews, we wouldn't have the expression. No, but I'm saying we wouldn't have the expression that we would have.
You mean
at
like
this
it
point.
represents the West Side?
No, that represents even just expression, period. For all music.
All music represents expression.
No, but I'm saying to this extent, as far as what they're speaking about in the, like, F the police, bro. Political stances.
Well, you can
know
say
what I'm
that
saying?
they're speaking from experience. That these are songs or poems or whatever you want to call them that represent what they have experienced. Or what they have lived. And it's sad that, we're put in situations where we're put against each other.
Sometimes it's not always positive.
Uniting instead of, fighting.
As far as,
There's more to gain from us uniting as a people, of all colors and races.
Definitely.
Who have the same
issues.
Issues that
we want improvement on.
Or we just, feel for each other. Hey, man, got your back, and we should all have each other's back if we're not part of that 1% that's
Or maybe
us.
we've grown, bro, to where we're now expressing in different manners and taking it to different levels of expression. Where, yeah, man. I mean, broader spectrum of consciousness that's being brought upon to.
We need to bring back the more conscious rap, the stuff where we're uplifting each other and giving each other knowledge and spreading, information, knowledge itself.
Knowledge reigns supreme. Yeah. Knowledge reigns supreme over nearly your favorite MC.
Share your knowledge.
KRS-One.
Share your talents. Show people how to do things that they're interested in.
Each one teach
Be a
one.
mentor to somebody that you don't know how it'll make you feel that maybe you took someone off the street from doing dumb shit to making something of themselves.
Yes.
Because of something that you taught them.
Yeah.
You shared
that you planted the seed. That you planted the seed upon. Hey, bro. As far as storytelling, you had Slick Rick, you got Ice Cube. How was the DLC fit into his storytelling? He did a lot of the writing on that album, bro. He was a great fucking. In your opinion.
Dope ass MC. He told me he didn't tell me nothing. I never met the guy.
I wish I was. Yeah.
But I heard in an interview, him say that there would be a guy on his way home from school that would battle rap and put him down every game. Forced him to become the MC because out of not being able to avoid this confrontation that the guy would get him. And because of that guy, maybe didn't give him the best way to teach him, but he gave him a talent that was just fucking
beyond
so good
immense.
That it made him something up until he had that accident. And then he still put it on his voice all that.
Well, that one that he did
recently.
In
For Life, I think that he was.
That he was still with his voice.
That he did.
How about the one he did recently that has two mix in the video? I think you sent it to me. Remember that he's rapping there in the courtroom with some underground MCs on the West Coast, and two mixes in the
dope videos. And I sent them right away. Sometimes watching them all the way through. Like,
they're
a banger in the first couple minutes. Let me send this to Richard, and then I'll get sidetracked. And I'll be able to watch the thing all the way through.
Hey, bro. I forgot. I'm gonna look through it, and then I'll put the link down below. But yeah, man, he still got it, bro.
And there's so many talented MCs out there that don't even have a contract. Or maybe even want a record contract because of what it entails a lot of times.
Talk about your cousin that did the artwork for that underground MC that popular.
Fatal?
Yeah. That album cover that did the MC himself. That. Was it above the clouds?
Oh,
below the heavens. It's Blue.
Blue has some record deals, I think. But
does it?
He is a great storyteller. When I first heard that album, Below the Heavens, I couldn't stop listening to it. It's very well produced. What's his name? His producer. I'm trying to blank right now. Blue and Exile. That album kind of reminded me of like Pete Rock. It just kind of had that flavor to me. I don't know why.
And those are West Coast cats, right?
Yeah, they're from Pico, I believe. And Exile, great producer too. That whole album is very well put together.
Exile on Blue, right? Exile
Blue and Exile.
Blue and Exile.
Blue is a great storyteller. I love that album. It was real to me because he spoke about his life, and I can visualize what he was rapping about, and the words are understandable. He doesn't slur his words together, so very well put together. The delivery was excellent. The production was excellent. The album cover was dope, not because my cousin did it. Maybe.
I heard a lot of positive things about that album, bro. Like,
great fucking album. Just you can learn about Blue's life by listening to that album.
Yeah.
And find out that he was a basketball star until I don't know what happened. He had his rap music to fall back on. Yeah. I'm glad he became a rapper because he's a great storyteller.
He blessed us with that album.
I hope that he somehow gets his flowers. He even has a song about it, I think.
Yeah.
But he needs to be recognized for that album. That album should be far more
appreciated, recognized,
yeah, and sold hip hop in the hip hop
community
world. It's fucking great out.
So everybody out there, man, go look out. Blue in Exile, Below the Heavens.
You can find it on YouTube. I think it's on Spotify.
Yeah.
There's a glitch in one of the songs that kind of has me a little upset because it doesn't follow me through. It kind of glitches.
You think it was done on purpose? You think it was done on purpose, or
maybe not?
Somebody put some glasses on you. Shout out to the glasses on my man DJ Mail right there. Shout out to everybody on TikTok, man. We appreciate you. DJ Mail coming with his own YouTube soon with his mixes. You could look up one of his few of his mixes on Durant Customs channel.
The one mix I did on his, the hip hop with the picture that he has, the DJ. Look for that. Look for that because that's what's going to be my logo for my streaming platform. So when you see that, you know it's good.
Definitely, brother. Definitely. Any last words, bro, on this 100th album review that we have right here, man? NWA straight out of Compton, man. Super group in its sense, and Dr. Dre being the man that he is in production, Eazy being the super genius of business that he is, Ice Cube the storyteller, MC Ren was one of my favorite fucking writers of all time.
MCs, they're all great storytellers. I visualized a lot of things listening to them too. You know, you can see what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Like at least I did. I got my own visualization of what they're rapping about.
What did you say when you heard it? Oh shit, these motherfuckers are crazy, bro. Like shit, man. What the fuck? Like, where the fuck do they live at, bro? As a kid, you know what I'm saying? No, yeah. As a kid, you're hearing it like, what the fuck?
There was a line too that Dre said that always stuck with me, and like, yeah, it's kind of morbid, you know. Bodies being left on green leaf or something.
Oh yeah.
With their heads cut off, I think.
Is it Dre Day?
Whoa, you know.
Oh shit!
I'm not sure what.
You know what I think that was? No, you know what that was about, right? That was I think Eazy-E lived on Greenleaf in Compton. So he's talking about Eazy-E. That's a diss towards Eazy. I didn't think back in the days.
Even though whatever, I mean, they were just really
dark in a sense. Yeah, shit.
But like that's just that's what life is. They're storytellers. They're rapping about.
I think that ultimately
type of things that happen in the
because and it was mentioned before by OG Bubs in album review because Rakim was supposed to do an album with Dre, but for some reason it didn't come out. Maybe because Rakim was too conscious and elevated in his thought process of putting rhymes. Like the way you say, he comes from the old school, bro.
Yeah.
You talk about one of the originators in hip hop and consciousness and bring it forward to this that he said that he would just rather not put out. He would rather spread life instead of death. You know what I'm saying?
He said that?
Yeah, in a YouTube interview that I saw.
That's dope.
That's dope. You know what I say? So, yeah, man. And shout out to him. Shout out to Dre too, man. You know what I'm saying?
Like I say, you can't have one without the other. Listen to everything and just take it in.
You make a decision, right? Yeah.
The music on a lot of these dark albums that I still listen to, even though I probably should, just because of the negative connotations. But it draws you in, man. The music, the beats, and then you can visualize the stories they're telling too. You have to appreciate everything for what it is, but like go back into the 90s and listen to all the conscious stuff that was coming out right before all the negative stuff started coming out.
No, yeah. You know what?
Talk about that
and it going into full circle before we close off this 100th album review. The person that I was telling you that I'm gonna send you the link to, a preacher type that I listen to. I'll put the link down below. He says at a certain time in early 90s or late 80s, there was a meeting that said they needed more negativity in the music, talking about gangs and killings and this and that, and also talking bad about women because they needed to fill up the prison system.
Well, here's the thing too. Think about when it was just all the conscious rap and positive.
Yeah.
Everybody started doing better. They started seeking knowledge.
Yeah.
They stopped the violence. Not completely. Violence never stops. But was becoming less and less.
Yeah.
And people were starting to seek knowledge.
Yeah.
And try and start being more positive. The music was putting out that influence. Hey, pick up a book instead of a gun type of situation.
Yes.
And I got guns, but, gain knowledge, seek a trade, learn something that will help you never be broke in the future. If you have a trade,
definitely,
there's no way that you can ever go broke. If you know how to build or do plumbing or electrical or mechanics, these are all things that can always keep you to sustain life, to make money.
Yes.
On your own, if you can get the money together to buy the tools you need to create the things that you need to create, fix.
I would like to add to that, man. Be in alignment with your passion and creativity, dude. If you could do it with that, but also find a trade, but be in the passion with your creativity. Be in alignment with your creativity and your passion. Music for you, bro, has been an inspiration to you all your life, right? DJing.
It's been therapy to me.
Therapy, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's something that like sports fanatics find in sports.
Yeah.
I find music. Music is
if you're
therapy.
Skaters, man, that have whatever brought you joy as a kid, dude, and that high vibration. I know people that have never worked a job in their life, man, but they were so lucky. Is it luck, bro, or is it talent? Say like even just the skaters that never, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And you get better at something that you do all the time. And as you get better, you get recognized for it. Someone.
Because I'm bringing this up just even for us, bro, in general, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to find the ingredients to that. You know what I'm saying, dog? You know what I'm saying? The blueprints to it. You know what I'm saying? So,
I say just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, man.
Keep making these videos. Keep putting out.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah.
And eventually the right person can find it and say, hey, you want to do this? I'll finance you. Or, I got this studio that you can come and use to do your shows at.
Yeah, finance us.
A team that'll help put you out there.
Finance us? Yeah, man, for sure, brother, for sure, man.
Or what's the sponsor?
Yeah, a sponsor, man, for sure, man. Anybody that wants to sponsor DC Durant Custom DJ Mail, man, hit us up, man. Great channel, man. Like it, subscribe on YouTube, man. Support, DJ Mail.
TikTok friends.
Yeah, TikTok, man. Like and subscribe on TikTok. Come on down to Jimmy's USA, man. You appreciate what we do, man. There's a super thanks on anything that's not monetized, man. Any last words?
Till 2:30 today.
There you go, man. There you go, man. Any last words? Yeah, man. Come down to say hi, man, for sure, man. Any last words on this album?
Give it a listen.
Give it a listen. Go back and revisit, man.
If it's in his reviews, it's worth giving a listen, right?
There you go, man. There you go.
You haven't heard it before?
Go back and visit it, man, for sure. NWA, straight out of Compton. 100th album review. DJ Mail in the building, man. DC Durant Customs. And we out of here, man. Peace.